Welcome back, everyone. In this episode, my truck falls off a bridge, I get a flat tire, and I find all of Tim's cement. At the end of the last episode, I just finished the Out with the Old contract, constructing a drilling site on the Smithville Dam map. Both the trucks I used were a little beat up, and the 47X was almost out of fuel. Luckily, I had my service truck parked over on the beach, where I'd used it last time to winch my truck-trailer combo back onto its wheels. It was only a short drive to the drilling site to refuel and repair both trucks. With everything fixed and a full tank of gas on board, I activated the Across the River contract and hooked the curtain side trailer to the back of my 5-slot trailer via the winch and set out for the island. I learned my lesson last time and am taking it nice and slow through here. Staying on the rocks is pretty easy with this camera angle. I would not want to try this crossing using the in-cab view. Trailer looking good. I'm keeping it slow and steady, headed for that flagpole on top of the island. As soon as the curtain side trailer hits the task zone, the mission is complete. I keep on the rocks, headed for the other side of the river, taking the same route I tried last episode, but in reverse. It is way easier pulling a 5-slot trailer than it was pulling the construction trailer. When I get to the other side, I'm able to power up the bank. No high centering this time, and I managed to avoid those garbage cans. I will probably regret not stopping at that upgrade site while I'm here, but I'm a man on a mission, so I keep my foot down and head up the hill. I'm impressed with this truck. I'm able to keep it in high range all the way to the top of this steep, rocky grade. Once I get to Drummond Island, I head directly for the shipwreck site. The road alternates between muddy and narrow, and I have to feather the throttle to keep it in high range through these rocks. I've done this contract before in a Freightliner 114 SD, and this already feels easier. That log stopped me in my tracks. At least it didn't damage the truck, and I'm able to drive over it. Getting pretty close now. I just need to negotiate this rock chicane. Looking good. Now to get turned around and straightened back out facing the way I need to go. This thing is very long, so a multi-point turn is what's needed. Okay, finally ready to load up that oversized cargo. Now, back out the way we came in. When I did this in the 114 SD, I had the oversized cargo on a rammed flatbed trailer. That made the truck-trailer combination pretty long. Even as long as this 47X is, I think that with a 5-slot trailer, it's shorter overall than my last attempt. It's definitely easier to negotiate the road this time. I like that I can just leave this truck in high range and it will pull through this mud without bogging down. I thought I was going to make it back to the main road unscathed, but I'll have to settle for barely scathed. Alright, coming back to the main intersection on Drummond Island, where I have another 47X waiting to pick up the second load of oversized cargo. If Sabre Interactive ever makes a sequel to SnowRunner, being able to select the wheelbase of a truck when purchasing it would be a great addition. I really like this particular version of the 47X, and I'd like it more if it didn't have those 2 pusher axles and was shorter overall. Skirting the edge of this big puddle is pretty effective. It's just rolling over these downed trees. I'm really having to feather the throttle again to keep it in high range and almost slide off the road. Yeah, look at that gap. If this truck was about 50 inches shorter, that would be about perfect. No drama on the corkscrew into the loading area. Getting this thing turned around isn't any easier the second time. I could argue that it's a little harder the second time. But after some forward and back and some more engine damage, I'm ready to drop the container in the trailer and head back. I had it in low range initially on the first run, so I'll try doing this one in auto mode. Oh, okay, great, a flat tire. Well, nothing to do about that now. I'll have to check when I get back to a garage, but I don't think a spare tire is an option for this version of the 47X. It does have a great horn though. What I wouldn't give for a roof rack with supplies like the other 47X has. I'd fix that tire and all the engine and suspension damage I've done to my poor truck. Okay, back at the main intersection. Time to look at that tire. Oh yeah, flat as a pancake. Time for my trusty service truck to earn its keep. I didn't think about it until after filming this episode, but there's a service trailer that I was quite close to at one point that I could have used. Oh well. These trucks aren't too damaged, and I'm able to repair both with the supplies on the service frame. Similarly, 1,400 gallons is more than enough to top off the tanks of both trucks. Freshly repaired and refueled, I'm ready to get this cargo moving to Smithville Dam. And as per usual, I'm going to try and do it in as few trips as possible. What could go wrong? I can't believe I didn't hit any of these signs. It almost looks like I clipped through the one on the left. Okay, time to connect these trucks together. Usually I turn on the engine of the truck that I'm towing, unless it's broken or out of fuel. I forgot this time, and I didn't even notice. Granted, I'm not doing anything particularly taxing, but this 47X has no problem pulling its load, plus another 47X and its load. Soon I'm back in Smithville Dam, climbing up the switchback road, home of the infamous rickety wooden bridge. This bridge. Everything looks like it's going okay. I know better than this. I should drive these across separately. I'm about to pay for my hubris. I see the red truck's trailer start to slip off, so I stop. I want to reposition my truck so that I can pull the trailer out at a sharper angle. So I'll just back up and... damn it. Maybe it will stay in the trailer when I winch it back up. Okay, well, not too bad. Just some more winching to get it back up in the trailer. Okay, cargo packed, crane stowed, winch attached, time to get going. Oh no, oh no. Oh. Gah. Okay, a minor setback. Could be worse. First I need to get that truck back on the road. I should be able to pull it. I was just bragging about how well this truck pulls. Pull it. Okay, pull it. Okay, new angle. Pull it again. That did it. Time to get it back on its wheels. I'm activating the crane just so I can deploy the outriggers. I don't want to pull myself off this bridge. The crane probably isn't strong enough, so I'll use the truck's winch. Okay, looking good. Now I'll move this truck out of the way so I can yard that cargo container back onto high ground. It's down there a ways. Crane time. Thank God it's clipping through those trees. Alright, it's back on the road. Now to reposition it so I can get it into the trailer. It's okay, we're just trading paint, nothing to worry about. Oh my God. You have got to be kidding me. Well, I can't make it any worse. I might as well straighten out my trailer before backing. Crane time again to put the load into the trailer. That looks good. But apparently oversized cargo is more finicky than smaller cargoes. I'm going to need to straighten this container out. More crane time, but this time I'll just use it as a stick to poke the container. That's better. Let's get the other trailer back on its wheels. This truck-trailer combo should be heavy enough for me not to have to worry about flipping myself over. It was too much to hope that the cargo would stay in the trailer. My cranes are getting an absolute workout on this contract. I'm glad I put them on the trucks. In not much time, I've got the cargo back in the trailer. Crane stowed, trailer attached. Oh man, my left finger is now automatically hitting the C key. Okay, cargo packed, crane stowed. Time to hook these trucks together again into a road train. I'm promising myself to take it easy. So far, so good. I'm not sure that I'll be able to take this corner with the trucks attached, but I'm going to try. Okay, a little multi-point turn. Oh, that's looking pretty tight on the second truck. Abort, abort! Oh man, I don't want to have to do any more craning for this contract. Yeah, that probably would have ended badly. Look at me taking the safe approach, giving the rocks on the inside of this corner lots of room. Okay, one more risky move. I'm going to attach the winch to the red truck at speed. Woo! Did it! Who dares wins. Final bridge, and I can see my turn just on the other side. I'll take it super wide so I don't have to disconnect the second truck. Everything is looking good. Okay, time to offload container number 1. And pull alongside the lead truck to offload container number 2. Nice, contract complete. Now it's time to help Tim recover his loads of cement. This guy left 4 pallets of cement scattered across the southeast corner of the Smithville Dam map. I don't know what he was doing. Like, what route was he on? Where was he going? It doesn't make sense where he left all these pallets. The last one was on a road. That makes sense. Maybe it fell off his truck. But this one is on the shore of a river. There's no road here. Anyway, a job's a job. Once again, the crane comes in handy. Strike that. This job is impossible without a crane. Besides aesthetics, another reason I wish this thing had a shorter wheelbase is that I'd have to reach out less far with the crane to put cargo in the trailer. In this case, it's not a hindrance, but I don't think I could put one of those oversized cargo containers in here with the truck attached. Because these pallets only take up 1 slot of cargo, I can just drop it on top of the forwardmost pallet, unpack and repack the cargo, and the new pallet gets added to the back. Pretty neat. Okay, 3 down, 1 to go. Will this one be in some unlikely place? Looks like it's back in those trees. Nope, it's in the middle of the road. This will be a quick pickup. Unpack, repack. Store the crane. Okay, Tim's house, here we come. Tim isn't even here. Oh well. On the next episode, I complete the Cement for the Region contract. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, a comment, or consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.